have been hanging out in the great state of Minnesota. It's my first time in Minnesota.
Yes.
Yours
me
too.
too.
And we've been in the Minneapolis, St. Paul metro area, and it's been phenomenal. I've had a great time here. And actually, we've been staying at this lovely RV park. Honestly, it's gorgeous. We've been having a great time. However, you never know what you're going to get at RV parks. Sometimes you get people who are not the best at driving their RVs, and so we've got a neighbor who pulled very, very close to us. The thing for me is, when I look at their rig, there's like 3 or 4 more feet on the other side.
Right.
So it really is a matter of like they tried it once and kind of gave up. And this is a big thing with RVing. You need to like get used to the idea that you're going to try it a couple times and you're going to see if you can make it work. Not everybody's a great, necessarily courteous neighbor, and that's fine. So the background was going to be like this awesome lake kind of that's out there.
And trees,
but
grass.
unfortunately it's a very close rig today, so our apologies, but we can't, do anything about that. So
the only sad part is that like now when we open our windows, there's like no light that comes in.
It's true.
It feels like they're still closed.
It's true.
And also if they open their windows, then we can just see.
We can hang out. We can open the windows. We can pass food back and forth. I mean,
yeah.
It
could be a whole thing. You get really fascinating people at RV parks.
Absolutely. Part of the adventure.
It was really surprising when we pulled in, like there's so much green around here. Even when you're like, when we were driving to our shoot for work, like the first thing we noticed is like we're driving through so many like forests and there's so many parks, and then all of a sudden you're just like downtown.
Right.
It's like, it's a really cool blend of downtown and nature.
Yeah. And now we know why there's so much green, which is that for a lot of the time we've been staying here, it has just been raining. Straight through the days and nights. But despite the weather occasionally, we have been able to really get outside here and go on some nice hikes. I mean, there's a park around every corner here.
Yeah.
It's been super cool.
It's awesome. I honestly, like, it took me so long to decide even where to go because there's so many options. I just couldn't even narrow it down. Went to the Minnehaha Falls. So that was really pretty, and there's a lot of people there. We had a little picnic after a shoot and just checked out the waterfall.
The falls were gorgeous, and it
were.
was really cool to see. And we also got over to another park, a couple of the parks, and we did a bunch of hiking and just, I think you had some wildlife sightings too, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it's spring, so all the wildlife are kind of coming out. I went to a wildflower garden as well and checked out some wildflowers, and it's just all green and animals.
It's a really cool town, and we've had a chance. We were doing some work here, obviously, and that's why we're usually somewhere. And that, took us sort of closer into town, and we got to spend a little time kind of in the downtown area. I got to go see some cool things with my podcast, and it's a gorgeous place. I get it,